Hi everyone, this is Quickly, and today I'm going to show you how I play Cherry Wine by Hozier. So the first thing is tuning. 2 half steps below standard tuning, or 1 whole step below. So F, B flat or A sharp, D, and G. You can definitely play this in standard tuning as well, but I personally play it in the lower tuning. Next, it'll be helpful to know the chords. So the chords used in this song are G, C, E minor, and A minor. And then E7 if you want in the chorus. And now for the fun part. So the riff pattern is based on units of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keeping that steady pattern with your thumb is how you're gonna stay on track with this song. Now, as you can see, the tab only has fret numbers. They're not gonna tell you the rhythm. So you're gonna have to listen to the song and know it well enough to understand when you're supposed to hit what note. But I'm assuming if you're watching this, you know the song at least a little bit. That's how we start the song, with a few. Striking this top, the first string, the G string. I'll probably refer to it as the first string from now on, so I don't confuse you, because it's currently tuned to F. So this is first string, and then this is the second string right here, and then third string, and then fourth string. After we play this open, we get into the interesting part. So after 2 opens, you start with that 7th fret on the 4th string. So what I'm doing is I'm playing 7th fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, slide that up, and then 10th fret, 12th fret, and then all the way back up here to the 2nd fret. I'm gonna hammer onto the 2nd fret from an open, so like that. The force of my fretting finger is what makes the sound on the 2nd fret. And then we're gonna do the opposite of a hammer, which is a pull off. So you have to pluck hard enough on that 2nd fret. When you pull off to the open, it makes a sound because the string is still vibrating. And then we're gonna hammer onto the 3rd fret of that 3rd string after we do that whole pull off. So again, make sure you're hitting the string loud enough that it makes a sound all on its own. You're not using this hand to play that hammer 3rd. Like that. And then you'll notice this is like the melody line, so and if it's too hard to play this open string on the top with the melody line, you could probably skip the top string, but it does make it sound more interesting. And then you just play a simple 3, 0, 3. That's basically riff A, I would say. You repeat it a lot. Great, now you have one part down. Go on and practice that, and then I'll show you the 2nd riff. Okay, now we come to the 2nd part of the riff, which sounds like this. So this is the part in the chorus where it's like, open hand or closed fist will be fine. In my tabs, the second line of the chorus is how I've divided it up. What we're gonna do is, instead of plucking that open top string, we're gonna pluck the open second string. And then we're using the bottom 2 strings to pluck out the melody. So third fret, 2nd fret, and then open fret on the 3rd string, and then 3rd fret, 5th fret, 7th, back up to open, and then 3rd. And then now we're gonna move back to the top string if you're fretting that open. And then we go quickly down to the bottom string. And then we're gonna go 7, 5. And then down to the 2nd. And then open. And then 3rd fret. And then not too bad, right? The riff goes between the G and the C chord. So if you understand how those 2 chords work, what notes are in those chords, it'll make it easier to do the finger picking. Scales, do your scales. So now you know riff 1 and riff 2. Now all that's left is the verses, basically. And it's pretty easy. It follows what he sings. So start on that 5th fret, and then open, 2nd, do the open to 5 twice, and then what I like to do is play each of the following chords first, and then the top string. I don't know what it's called, but like I'm alternating between my thumb and my other 3 fingers that I'm using to pick the strings. So like, I hope that makes sense because I'm not going to explain it anymore. But yeah, so here's what the verse would sound like. Basically, you play that riff twice for each verse section. And then you come to the pre-chorus, which is less finger picking and more just like a picking pattern, because it's not a riff. You're just plucking out the chords. And then I like to kind of arpeggio with the middle 2. So kind of that like swingy rhythm, not like straight 8ths. There's a little bit of syncopation to it. C. Play that C again, and then you see where I'm changing from the C to the E minor. It's not right away. So when he says like, "Oh mama, don't fuss over me," that's where you have the C, E minor, A minor, G. The most different part, which only happens once in the song, is the solo before verse 3. I'm not too fond of this part either, but it is pretty cool. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pluck that open 2nd string again, like in the beginning of riff 2, and then we're gonna go 7th fret on that 3rd string, and then hammer onto the 8th with your 2nd finger. So pluck that 2nd string again, and then you should already have your finger down on the 7th fret somehow. So if you want to like fret the 7th like this, the bottom 2, fret across the 7th string with your first finger. So then it's easy to do that, pluck out that 7th on the bottom string. And then play that 8th fret with the 2nd finger. And then hammer on to the 10th with the 3rd finger. And then do the backwards, so pull off from the 10th. And then pluck the 2 middle strings together. And then you just have straight G chords with that thumb other 3-finger pattern I mentioned earlier. And you can basically do this for as long as you want and then go back into the verses when you're ready. Here's how the solo should sound all together. Pretty simple and straightforward. What I like about this song is that there are a lot of repeating parts and themes, so you don't have to learn too many new things at once, and it's a great way to just dip your toe into finger picking. I hope that helps. Good luck learning this song. I really like it, and if you want to hear a playthrough, stick around. See ya. So I see, oh, but she burns like rum on a fire, hot and fast and angry as she can be. I walk my days on a wire. It looks ugly, but it's clean. Oh, mama, don't fuss over me. Way she shows me I'm hers and she's mine. Open hand or closed fist would be fine. The blood is rare and sweet as cherry wine. Calls of guilty thrown at me, all while she stains the sheets of some other. Thrown at me so powerfully, just like she throws with the arm of her brother. But I want it. It's a crime that she's not around most of the time. The way she shows me I'm hers and she's mine. Open hand or closed fist would be fine. The blood is rare and sweet as cherry wine. She's fiery, oh, but she loves like sleep to the freezing. Sweet and right and merciful, I'm all but washed in the tide of her breathing. And it's worth it, it's divine. I have this some of the time. The way she shows me I'm hers and she's mine. Open hand or closed fist would be fine. The blood is rare and sweet as cherry wine.